I'm excited to talk to you today about intuitive eating. We're all born intuitive eaters. Babies cry for food and stop eating when they're full. Kids balance their food intake by eating a ton of food some days and less others. As we grow older, however, we're often subjected to rules and restrictions set by ourselves and influenced by others about food. We may have been taught that we have to finish everything on the plate, that dessert is a reward for good behavior, or that certain foods are good or bad. As a result, we can lose our intuitive eater. Intuitive eating encourages us to become experts on the body and its hunger signals. It's the opposite of a traditional diet. Intuitive eating doesn't impose guidelines about what to eat or avoid and when to eat. Instead, it teaches us to eat when we're hungry, stop when we're full, and eat what our body asks for to properly nurture ourselves. For many people, this is not actually an intuitive process and may require relearning how to trust your body to distinguish between physical and emotional hunger. Intuitive eating has been heavily researched and is associated with many positive outcomes, including decreased preoccupations with food and eating, improved body image, reduced stress, improved metabolism, and weight stabilization that's not otherwise seen in traditional dieting. Intuitive eating begins by noticing your hunger level before eating. You might visualize your hunger on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being starving and 10 being stuffed. Midway through your meal, notice your hunger levels again to see how full you are, carefully differentiating between emotional and physical hunger or fullness. Checking in with this throughout the meal can help prevent overeating. Feel your fullness. Your body will tell you when it's hungry and when it's full. Listen to body signals and observe hunger or fullness with curiosity. We may use mindful eating practices to create conscious awareness of the sensations of eating, expanding our sense of satisfaction or enjoyment in food. Sit down to eat and eliminate distractions when possible. In this practice, we may notice the impact of emotions such as anxiety, boredom, anger, loneliness, or depression on hunger and satiation. We all experience these emotions throughout our lives, and I encourage you to take a stance of curiosity about how to comfort, nurture, distract, and modulate your emotional experience, while tolerating that these feelings themselves are not dangerous. Food will not fix these feelings. Although it may provide a short-term comfort, provide soothing, control, distraction, or numbing, we're still left having to deal with the source of the emotion. If you find yourself overwhelmed by challenging emotions, seek help. Another principle of intuitive eating is to reject diet mentality by honoring your hunger. Keeping the body biologically fed with adequate energy from all micronutrients, including carbohydrates, can help prevent the primal drive to overeat in response to excessive hunger. Once we reach excessive hunger, it's difficult to eat consciously and in moderation. This is also applicable to cravings, which get stronger the more we deny them. Many people get caught in a cycle between restricting and overeating. If you try to override feelings of hunger and don't eat enough calories that come from protein, fats, or carbohydrates, your body will react with cravings and binges. Overeating triggers guilt, which starts the cycle of restriction, cravings, overeating, and guilt again. Respond to early signs of hunger by feeding your body. So give yourself unconditional permission to eat whatever you want without ever feeling guilty. If you tell yourself you can't or shouldn't have certain foods, it can lead to intense feelings of deprivation and uncontrollable cravings. Instead, make peace with food. We can do this by challenging the food police. The food police might tell us we're good for eating minimal calories and bad because we ate a piece of cake. This mentality reinforces the unreasonable rules that diet culture has created, and challenging this mentality is critical to the intuitive eating process. By challenging the food police, we may also rediscover the satisfaction and pleasure derived from eating. Respect your body for how it is in this moment. Appreciate what it can do and not just what it looks like. It's useless and uncomfortable to have expectations about body size and shape in much the same way that someone with size 8 feet could not expect to wear size 6 shoes. It can be hard to reject diet mentality if you're unrealistically critical of your body size or shape. Therefore, I encourage you to seek out resources on body acceptance and learn about health at every size by exploring the resources attached to this video. It may also be helpful to unfollow social media accounts that propel dieting myths and instead follow accounts that share positive body, food, or health messages. Similarly, find ways to move your body that don't focus on calories or losing weight. Shift your focus to feeling strong, energized, and alive. Pay attention to what your body feels like during movement and do what feels good. Healthy movement can lead to better physical and psychological health, including improved self-esteem, sleep, body image, and overall quality of life. Remember, you don't have to eat perfectly to be healthy. You will not get a nutrition deficiency or become unhealthy from one snack, one meal, or one day of eating. Honor your health and taste buds by choosing foods that feel and taste good. Intuitive eating may be used in conjunction with other approaches, such as mindful eating, and also encompasses body acceptance. If you're one of the many people who could use some additional skills to improve your relationships with food, eating, or body image, you may want to explore the resources and information available on the Rise website under our new Mindful Eating series, linked below. We'll continue to launch new content, and we hope that you'll join us for a mindful meal.